MoneyWise with Brian. My name is Brian Alexander. This is my second tip. Out of the 7 tips, this is my second tip on how to begin to invest to create wealth. We spoke in the first tip was around making sure that you have the right mindset. So yeah, we're going to tackle how to change your mind in just 2 minutes. I'm going to help you to change your mind in just 2 minutes. It might be less. We'll see how it goes. Changing your mind in just 2 minutes around your life and more specifically, your finances. So, if I had to give you $2 million or $1 million, $1 million into your bank account today, would you say to me, no, it's all right, I'm fine? $1 million deposited into your bank account this morning. What would you do? How would you feel? Would you feel ecstatic? Would you still feel the way that you feel? How different would you feel? Would anyone be able to get on your case? Would anyone be able to upset you? Be it a spouse, be it a colleague at work or a boss at work, or your financial situation, whatever it might be, or your health. What is it that's going to get you down? You've got this $1 million that's landed in your bank account this morning. How would you feel? I'm sure you, like many or others, and probably most people, would go, that's it, I've got it made, and no one can get on my case now. I've got it made. But I've got another condition that I'm going to add to that $1 million going into your bank account. So you're all excited. You got $1 million. You're all good to go, and there's no one can tick you off. But there's one more condition, and that condition is that you don't wake up the next day. So tomorrow morning, you're not waking up. So that's the condition for getting that $1 million. Most people are going to say, that's right, hold your $1 million. I want to wake up tomorrow morning. Most of us will say that. That's right. You can keep your $1 million. Thank you, Brian, but the $1 million is not for me. I want to wake up tomorrow morning and still be able to see my spouse and do the things I do and still to have life, especially if you're young, especially. But most of us, doesn't matter how old we are, we want to hold on to our life. It's fine. Keep the $1 million. Most of you will say, no, thank you. There's the odd person that might say, give me the $1 million, I don't mind. But most people are going to say, thank you, but keep your $1 million. In other words, our life, when we get up in the morning, is more valuable than all the money and all the wealth in the world. You refused the $1 million because tomorrow morning you could not wake up. So that your life is worth more than $1 million. You'd maybe even 2 million. You would go, no, I'm not interested. Tomorrow morning, I want to wake up. And that's my point. Attitude of gratitude. That's my second tip. An attitude of gratitude about your wealth, about your whole life, about your situation, about your marriage, but more specifically, an attitude of gratitude about your wealth, because what it's going to do, it is going to attract more of what you are grateful of. More of what you're grateful of. All of us want more and to grow in our wealth, and we're speaking about wealth. So we want to grow with our wealth. So how do we do that? Is to have an attitude of gratitude. have an attitude of gratitude, it's going to change the way that your wealth begins to accumulate. Put aside the complaining. Put aside the negativity and take on the attitude of gratitude. It will change the way that you see your wealth, change the way that you see your opportunities, change the way that you, when you get up in the morning, you know that you have this life that's worth more than $1 million, that can change the way of today, this week, this month, and your future financially. If you like this video, click down below like. If this is helping you, then subscribe. Really would appreciate it. Share it out to a friend and trust that something of this can be of great value to your family or friend or colleague. Send it off to them. If you want to, you're welcome. Join me in my masterclass, Financial Literacy Masterclass, starting soon. Just go down, click the link, and you'll see all the dates that's coming up. 15 lessons. This will be part of it. It's going to be a great time. So why not join us in that journey and changing your life, changing your financial future, and creating a life of wealth for you. That was my tip number 2. Tip 3 will come soon. Look forward to seeing you, chatting soon. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, and I trust that this has been of value. Share, like, and click the links. See you soon.